we're creating the space to make this a place where we honour practitioners and their practice, because this is the most hidden voice in the field.
If I want to ignite in others what I see in me, then I must first burn inside, and that's exactly what I did.
And for us, if we continued to make decisions based solely on her behaviours and the risks that she posed, then we actually risk losing the individual and the human being.
As much as we ask the questions about what were the strengths and safety, we ask questions to help us prioritise.
I am the lighthouse rather than lifeboat. I do not rescue, but instead help others to find their way to shore, guiding them by my example.
But there's one rule, and the rule is no bitching in the kitchen. You got questions, you bring them into the workshop, and bring your toughest questions.
I was at work, received a text message saying, Sam, I relapsed. After I picked my jaw up off the floor, and I was like, she did it. She reached out to me. I just did the science and safety principle. I honored her. I said, thank you, Brooke, for reaching out to me.
But with science and safety, it's like an open door for us to involve the family, to empower them, to have a voice.
Keep the children and families at the centre of everything that we do, and that science and safety gives every family hope, no matter what situation that they find themselves in.
And I've had so many light bulb moments since on this journey. If I'm honest, I feel like a Christmas tree all year round.
Holding back, not driving, not going in with your own solutions and waiting and waiting and waiting until they come up with their own solutions.
We're not here to solve this family in terms of their problems, but we are here to understand them.
About listening to families, about empowering families to find their own solutions.
But what is already good in the village, and we bring it and then work it out. Not what is bad and then what is bad and then what is bad, but what is good and 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 what is good. Yeah.
Going from that problem-saturated narrative and not allowing that to be the only story and looking for the strengths.
Shout out to everybody live streaming from somewhere around the world now. We really are keeping that rumour of good child protection practice going all around the world.
The hardest things for me to accept have been that as a child I had a very small voice and the adults held all the cards, and that I was not granted the right to my extended family, just as they were denied the right to be part of my childhood. Today, I am driven to do all I can to enable children to know their people, for the adults to turn down their own voices so that the small voices can be heard.
Enjoyed Aggie as well, which was probably something that I really took a lot from. So I was really privileged to really be here and listen to that.
It's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, I've missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, I've traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. There's something in me that needs to wander, and there's many a land I have to see. But when I'm far away in a land of strangers, I know my good friends, will they think on me? Okay, it's good to see you.
Try it out. And I think that's really the most important message, is that we need to really try and do things better. We need to try and do things differently. And we need to make sure that young people are at the very heart and centre of everything that's decided about them.
We have to stop treating families differently because of their identity.
I think it's their humbleness that is needed in this work to actually work with the person, with the parents, instead of the issues that they're dealing with. Instead of the problem, you work with the person.
So I will ask you, what will you do to understand how racism and oppression operate within your organization? How will you understand your implication, and what will you do to create the change that needs to happen?
Curiosity is the wick in the candle of learning, and a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So go on out there, everybody, and start lighting each other's candles.
One final piece of advice on implementation is hold your nerve and be brave. Give it a go. That's what we say to workers. Give it a go. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just go out there and give it a go and try working in this way.